Welcome back to the channel. I'm Emmet of the Artist. Now, real quick, of course, see here, it's a little bit of a training video. Not a whole lot, not something that is like gonna be, mind-blowing or anything like that. But the last couple of days, Subriel Matías has been throwing some cryptic messages, about news he's gonna release at some point. So, Subriel está estando en las redes sociales los últimos 2 días que va y que decir noticias muy pronto sobre la pelea que va a tener en Puerto Rico, supuestamente, right? Supposedly is the fight he's going to have in Puerto Rico. So we're going to talk about that. Play this video that you see right here. And, we're going to talk about a couple of things. And what does it all mean? What could it be? So we're going to speculate, have some fun a little bit. But first, if you're new here, thank you for stopping in and choosing this video. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Okay, so what is this about? Well, Subriel Matías has mastered the art, or is on his way of mastering the art of suspense, of keeping us involved, keeping us like in the sense of awe, right? Like, oh, how do I get people super excited? I keep dropping little nuggets here and there, right? Making them like, oh shit, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? That he's getting to the point now. Now he understands how to work with social media a little bit better. So, ¿qué quiere decir todo esto? Subriel está ahora empezando como que digo, aprender cómo manipular las redes sociales para su beneficio, para cómo poner a la gente excitada por lo que va a pasar próximo, right? So here's what he's doing. He's just dropping little hints here and there, and he's gonna build up the suspense and hopefully something good. That he doesn't, lay an egg. Ojalá que no que sea algo bueno, no algo que va como que dice, tú sabes, te hace el peo de la muerte. So let's play this video real quick and let's analyze it just for what it is and then what it could be. What could this news be, right? So we're gonna talk all about that. Hold on. I gotta first of all, you know what would help? What would help if I put the actual audio on here for you guys to actually hear it. And they'll be like, oh yeah, so here we go. Now you're gonna hear it. By the way, I had to put that funky kind of like music over what he had so it could kind of jumble up the song that he's listening to in the gym, because YouTube is real funny about proprietary music and copyrighted music and whatever the hell it is. So anyway, that other stuff is copyright free, so hopefully it's enough to kind of like fool the algo. Now listen, I know it's not much, but that's pretty good balance for a 30-something-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's showing what I'm getting from this at least is that at least that one knee that's holding him up is good. Lo que yo veo de esto es por lo menos esa rodilla, la única la que está parada encima, está buena. You know what I'm saying? At least for the time that I'm looking at it. I can't do that shit. Like, I don't know.
Aquí estamos, ustedes saben, trabajando. Espero que tengan mitad de semana heavy, con la familia, bendiciones siempre. Recuerden, sigue el video de Martinillo. Esto va por ustedes. En 2024.
So right there, basically, for those of you who don't know what he's saying, he's just introducing himself, saying hello, saying that he's the pride of Manzanillo. And, what happened in 2024 basically is something he wants to get back. That's what he's pretty much saying right here. So basically, he's promising 2025 is going to be a different story, is what he's saying, right? It's going to be different. He's going to, bring home the goal, basically, the win, the defense. So what does this mean? Well, we know for sure, lo que sabemos definitivamente es que MVP y Amanda Serrano van a tener un éxito estelar con una cartelera en diciembre. So we know that MVP and Amanda Serrano are going to have something in December. Is it that maybe Subriel Matías teams up with MVP and goes in on that same date as a co-main? It could be. Puede ser que se pongan juntos Fresh Promotions y MVP, hagan algo juntos en esa fecha de diciembre. Recuerden, ellos estaban hablando sobre eso últimamente. Remember, they were talking about that not too long ago, about them, maybe doing something in December. So that could be something still that they do. So that might be the big announcement, right? They just maybe trying to like work out the details. That could be it. Or it could be a date totally on his own. But December is packed. December está lleno. It's going to be a lot of fights in December, and you're going to have to wonder how he's going to navigate that landscape to get the most out of his. Because remember, if I spend money on that, I ain't got money for you. So entonces recuerden, que diciembre está bien empacado con carteleras buenas o por lo menos interesantes para el público. Y si yo voy a comprar esta y esta, yo no tengo dinero para la tuya. So what am I going to do? So maybe, you know, it's still a possibility that he does his own thing in his own main event at his own Coliseum. But at the same time, that might backfire because people might not have that spending money. It's in December, it's in Christmas, es diciembre, es Navidades. La gente ya están, que van a pagar por Jake Paul y Tank Davis, van a pagar para Amanda, van a pagar por él también, ¿entiendes? So, y hasta Bad Bunny está ahí. So it's going to be a lot. I'm not saying he's not going to, it's still a big possibility. I think it's going to probably be his own thing. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a joint venture between MVP and Fresh Promotions. I think that'll be the move because I think that they can get their money back that they spent, right, on the purse bid. Yo creo que si se unen con MVP, rápidamente pueden recuperar el 1.9, right? It's kind of like MVP buying back that fight and putting it on their card for 1.9, right? So it could be that, right? So they go ahead and they get that money up, they get the money back, they negotiate a gate, negotiate some back end money on pay-per-view. Subriel could end up, you know, getting paid well. It's still because it's going to turn out to be his biggest purse to date, right? So puede ser eso, que ellos están negociando algo. O lo van a hacer ellos solo. Si lo hacen solo, ¿cuál va a ser la cartelera que van a poner para esa fecha? ¿Quién está disponible para pelear debajo de Subriel Matías? That's another thing. You got to worry about the undercard. Who's on the undercard? Who's you going to put there? Who's available? That's going to draw an audience, right? Either you do a whole Puerto Rican young up-and-coming fighters and hopefully people show up, or you try to find bangers, but who's available for that date? I don't think there's a lot of people. I think it's going to be an MVP joint venture. I could be wrong. I hope that it is an MVP venture because that would mean it would be one of the biggest cards of the year, probably one of the biggest cards in the last 10 years. So anyway, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? What do you think the news is going to be? What do you think? Where do you think is it going to be at in Puerto Rico? Or breaking news goes to New York. I doubt that though. That's like 1%. But let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.